going live. I'm going to tweet this thing. See if we can get a few more people in. This seems kind of fun. Capnjosh is live streaming Hawken.
In the next generation of Battlefield, take the fight to this.
Pause, we don't want that. Let's pop this thing out. Alright, get the chat set up, everything else. Alright, this time I'm going to try the Twitch video. Going for the music player with Twitch. Let me know if I've got the audio levels right. Hello, Rusty. You're the first one in. Hey, how's my audio levels? My voice okay compared to the music, or should I drop the music entirely? Yes, that's 6:09 a.m. PST. It's that serious. All right, oh shoot, just hit the mic. All right, we're gonna tweet it and all this stuff really quick. Send. There we go. Alright. I figured I'd get up early and stream. Just because I want to connect with players all over the world. I guess quite honestly, Hawken's all kinds of fun. I know, it's amazing. Rudest words. Congrats on the pickup, guys. It's mind-blowing. This is probably the coolest thing that's happened in forever. So I figured I'd jump on. It's 6 a.m. It's not quite that bad, though. I was up at about 5. Midday. Good time, good time. Alright, I figure I should probably play in Europe, because it really looks like that's where everybody's at right now. Let's check out the servers. What do we have going on? Oh, nobody's on. I guess it is the middle of the day. Oh, there's some on. Oh no, 1 star. Means I'm gonna get owned. DJ keeps playing. Well, hopefully it'll be kind of fun for you. Alright, what we got? What are we going on here? So I figured while I'm on, hey guys, feel free to ask me questions. I'll try to answer them as best I can while I'm playing. And yeah, we'll go from there and see how it goes. Alright, what kind of ping do I get? 180? 170? That's doable. It's kind of funny, that's about what I get when I'm playing on the Australia servers. Alright team, where are you? Oh gosh, I can't just stand there. Okay, I just ran into everybody. I hope the new management can revitalize this game, one of the best games out there. I completely agree. It's a great one. Alright. There we go. Okay. Oh, looks like my team's a bit spread out. Okay, let's see here, and boom! Oh boy. I just kind of stood out in the middle everywhere there. I'll orb lord these 2 healing orbs here. Okay, we're here. I'm gonna go up here. Okay, I'm gonna try to look over at some chat here. Yeep. Get up there. Get this guy. Yes! Oh, I thought I had him. I'll blame it on the latency. I'm just aiming where he was instead of where he ought to be. That kind of works, I guess. Alright. Along in school, I got stuck with a low-end PC, so my Hawken days are... Oh, Hawken days are over. I know when Hawken first came out, my poor video card was just outclassed. I could not hang. It's depressing. Hawken is simple fun and no nonsense. MechWarrior Online just kind of felt cumbersome all around. I know, MechWarrior Online is definitely it's more like driving a ship than a high-speed thing, you know. Fun, but I don't know, definitely a different experience. Ah. This is definitely... Ah! I'm not doing well. This is not good. I think these guys are a little bit better. They just feel really solid. Alright. Dark Acrejack? Am I saying it right? I haven't been actively involved with Hawken for a long while. Was community marketplace support ever added? Oh, like in CSGO? I'm not sure. What are you thinking exactly? Just to make sure we got the same terminology or something. DJ keeps playing. Other than that, I've been out of the loop for a while. So what are the newest updates that have been added? Like any major milestone wise? All right. So the big thing that's happened with Hawken is that it actually went out of business, and all the devs couldn't work on it anymore. And just recently, as of like this last Friday at about 5 p.m. PST, Reloaded Games now owns Hawken, and we've migrated literally everything to new servers. We have actually done a transplant of the entire back-end storage system to an entirely new storage system that allows for a lot more flexibility. Performance should be a lot better, and it's in really great shape. And so now we're in the process of rebuilding all the servers and source code and the abilities to be able to build new clients and servers. And it's a massive job so far. Just yesterday, in fact, we took down the first servers to the data center. Letting players make their own skins or weapons, or sell, or at least share them. That would be pretty fun. And that's one of the things that I want to look at. To see like how well the existing code base could support something like that. I know there's a number of options for how you can have players able to somewhat design, or their own content or add content. Steam has a platform for it, and I'm not sure. Yeah, there's a few things you can do. Possibly stuff in game a little bit. Possibly, I don't know what. It's a big complex ball of wax. We're definitely going to look at it though. Not too bad. I'm pleased. We shall see. Alright, where's my team? I want to go huddle up with them. Ah, here they are. Ooh, I like the blue stripes. Oh yeah, how do you guys like the customization options so far in Hawken? I feel like there can be some more diversity with I know what's possible, but that'd be kind of fun, I think. New mechs, maps, and customizable gear. DJ keeps playing. That would be rad. So definitely the kind of cool stuff is as we find what's in the code, what the possibilities are, and we try to keep everybody in the loop. It's more fun that way. Okay, this is not going well here. Yeah, just exposed. Rusty says, I like the options. Sure, there could be more, but it's not a dire priority. Yeah, I agree. It's not. The cosmetic changes are, I think, they're really fun, but there are some gameplay things I think we could address first. Hello, RoboChick and Garfius. Cosmetics drones that follow you around. That'd be kind of fun. You could have a little drone pet. And the lore could be that some artificial intelligence pet just sort of decided to take a shine to you. Oh, he was up there. That makes more sense to just go over the top. Ah, thank you, team. Aha, they came to my rescue. Oh, gosh. I guess I hopped into the air there. Rustus birds. Good selection of customs and more is always good. I bought the big X head for the recruit mech and it looks awesome. Oh yeah, that thing. That was one of the first ones that I actually had seen when I started playing, when I picked the game up recently. I just burn through my fuel way too fast. I need to be more disciplined. I always feel like when I'm in the air I'm a little harder to hit. Which I suppose is true, a little bit. Ah! Okay, come on, come on, come on. Poorly done, oh well. The mech outfitting is a bit cumbersome. It seems like an unnecessary progression system. From Death Monkey. I'm interested to hear about that, because I feel like there's something that we can do that would significantly improve that. The progression stuff. So I definitely know that'll be a nice hot topic in the forums, because I want to open that one personally. And speaking of forums, we're working on the forums right now. Just yesterday we got the machines set up that's going to host them in our data center, and that means we can do it for a lower cost. We'll have more direct control over the forums and plugins and performance and stuff. And yeah, I think it'll be a good situation. Ah, man, I just jumping out in the middle everywhere. I need to stay back a little bit. Rusty, after you're done fixing the mess that's called the backend and get rid of the bugs and exploits, I'd welcome some neat events like the Winter Yeti event. I've heard about this. Someone mentioned it last night. That just sounds really cool. How big was this Yeti? Is it like the size of one of these giant rock outcroppings like this or something here? That would be awesome to have a Yeti that size. You gotta have everybody on the map actually going for it. I'm gonna see if I can plant a turret up here. Oh no, this guy's gonna probably just take me out. Boom. Okay, wait, someone just came around the rock and I didn't even see it. Oh, I fear this. Yeah, that's not going well. I'm trying to look at chat, that's what I'll present. I'm trying to look at the Twitch chat and it gets me distracted and then I lose. Killed me instantly with rockets? I think it's when you get like 2 rockets and a Hellfire missile at the same time, you die. Okay. I'm not moving out, I'm not moving away once the Hellfires come in, once I get a lock on me. It's nice to see this game getting back on its feet. I'd left because I wasn't having so much fun with it anymore, but now I have a reason to come back. It'd be great. I think it's good fun. Obviously, then we gotta get some updates in before you get bored. Because I know it's all, you gotta have new content. I think if nothing else, like new mechs to throw off the balance and how you expect things to work. I think there's a few balance changes that we can make that would kind of help things a little bit too. Okay, Marapple. He's oh, he's got a healer too. Oh, Robo-Chick. Need to fix Robo-Chick. Okay, that won't work that way. Yeah, but in all retrospect, I love Hawken's gameplay, and I feel it's a well-rounded game with integrating mech design with the change in power. I hope for a brighter future for the franchise. I have high hopes too. Really, I think the only limitations would be if there are some weird technical, I don't know, limitations with, I don't know, early design decisions with code or something. But I don't think so, because I know the dev team had decided to try to do things the Unreal way and try to be really clean about that without trying to get too custom and stuff. Ah, thought I had him. He's gonna actually get me. Yes, Optical. Everybody's gonna be a nemesis in this match. Good grief. I had to add Twitch to my IRC client. Web chat's not working for some reason. Oh, lame. Actually, I didn't know you could do that. Add the Twitch chat to an IRC client. It's kind of cool. There are some boss mechs in the co-op bot destruction mode that can be taken as an example of how the Winter Yeti was. Oh, okay. Oh, was it like the same art assets, or was it... Oh, I want to kill that guy at some point. I gotta get it at least once. This is not going well. You can still encounter the Yeti in Explore maps? Oh, I didn't know that. Bigfoot is not equal to Yeti. Okay. Is someone hinting at some insider knowledge? Okay, we get one kill, kinda, maybe. Do I have any kills? Second to last. Okay, here we go, here we go. There's nothing happening over here, this is just bad news. Oh, that's it. Wait, what? Robo-Chick was just standing there? Did Robo-Chick disconnect or something? Ah. Rapple. The community we agreed to DNA or NDA with doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, strictly speaking, you can kind of talk about whatever you want. The community, the company. The NDAs, I mean, from a legal perspective, everything is, unless, well, I guess it's in a contract. How about this? Friend me on Steam and let me know what's up. On Steam, I'm /playhawken. $37-40. I don't feel like I contributed much on our team, but I suppose I'm going to say that it's just I'm not quite high MMR material at the moment. I'm prematurely exploding my toes to hit targets. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe I was just missing entirely. That's the thing. I haven't quite got the timing right. There we go. Want me to jump in and kill him for you? That'd be kind of nice, actually. I'm lucky too. Those you guys can't quite compete well. many times can a scout dodge per second? Is that like how much wood would a woodchuck chuck? The EU dedicated servers are gone. These are like the actually, yeah, tell me about the EU dedicated servers. No, you know there's servers in Europe, if that's what you mean. Like if you go to the server browser, they should be. They're in, yeah, just not the private server ones. The private server system is still being rebuilt. Well, now we can actually rebuild it, because before Friday, when we signed everything at about 5 p.m. Pacific time, we couldn't really do anything. The private ones were experimental on Amazon? Is that what you were saying? Hey, Rono! Good to see you, man. Wait, is he... He's probably not in the chat thing. I'm gonna follow my team. Alright, see ya, Svantus Longhorn. Have a good day, man. Yeep. Sorry, I just clogged the escape way. Uh-oh. Niles is going in. Gotta make sure he's not alone. Yeah, I just exploded my toe right there. Alright, so, whoa! Wrong, doing it wrong. Yeah! Because then they just gotta toss a missile there. And did I get any sleep last night? Oh yeah! I kept waking up with slight stress dreams of like, oh my gosh, did I just oversleep? I was actually kind of excited about the idea of getting up early and seeing who's up. Who's playing around 6 a.m. my time? Ah! Yeep! That did not go. Hey, look at that. There's no points at all. Good. Ugh. It has just started, but still. Oh. Okay, there we go. I love that gun that Marapple has. Marapple. I'm saying it wrong, I just know it. That thing sounds awesome. I find myself wishing that the oh gosh, that the turrets did more stuff. But oh well. Just like Ash will never stop using Zigaboo. So Marapple, he just ends up being everybody's nemesis. Is that what goes on here? Everybody jumps in, your nemesis becomes a Marapple. Marapple. Dang it. I'm just gonna keep saying that. Go with it. That's got hung up. Boom. Rusty just friended me on Steam. Hey, if anybody wants to friend me on Steam, look for just Play Hawken. Is the ID. At ID/Play Hawken. Rustus Word says, I like the fact that even in a low-end basic mech you can still contribute. Yeah, that's true. I know that's one of the conscious design decisions that Hawken had, is that it's not like you have to level up everything necessarily to compete. Where'd my team go? This is not good. Yay! I guess we do a lot better when we kind of stick together, huh? That is it's one of the big critical things about this game, is like if your team just sticks together, you don't have to like be all super tactical, it's just gotta stick together, and if you can just occasionally identify moments to cover your teammates, it's just a huge difference. Because you just need to focus fire on other mechs and you can really chew them up quick. And I think that's the big difference. Like when I was an early brand new horrible player, I had a hard time keeping track of where my team was, and then you get out alone and the other team's together and it's just a big zoo. You get wrecked. Bad. Every mech needs a windshield wiper, in my honest opinion. It says 3DU3. Yeah, I think so too. I thought the windshield wiper was hilarious. Okay, this is not working. What? I thought my toe was... Okay, this is not going well. Oh yeah, DJ keeps playing. Is Hawken compatible with gamepads or controllers or whatever you call it? I know some people like playing with the controllers, like an Xbox style thing. I can't imagine how it would be better than a mouse, but I could almost see that you could. I don't know. You probably couldn't compete, but you could probably get kind of close because the controls aren't too crazy complex. I'm not sure how you'd boost and dodge and stuff, but I know. Someone was just saying that they did. Oh gosh. Ah, run away! Run away! I'm not running, this is not going. Yeah, I'm just getting worked. Yep, Omicron, Nemesis again. You asked about Xbox controllers. I use an Xbox One controller, it works fine. Oh yeah, Hellborn. That's who you're saying, didn't it? No problem dodging. Hellborn, how do you find it? I mean, can you... Well, obviously, you don't do too bad, so... Does everything map pretty well, like movement-wise? It just sort of kind of works out of the box, or do you have to customize how it... I don't know how... sensitivities and everything, and even what functions snap to what keys. Oh gosh. Ah! Not good, not good. Don't suck. Don't suck. Yep. Still need to 3D print that. Oh, the hula girl or something, or some fluffy dice. I cannot play it at work. It sucks with wine. Yeah, does it even play in wine? Or is it just way too slow? I've heard some people talk about it, but I haven't heard how it actually works yet, though. Oh, in-game names in Twitch? That'd be kind of cool. I could just use a Smurf and go there. That wouldn't be nice. Well, you could just intentionally miss. just intentionally miss when you're the really good players, and I guess that's fun. No first win today? Oh, so sad. Hey, I'm not doing so hot either. Yes, the day is not over. You shall have your win and domination. And yeah. Definitely see you around. This is fun. I tell you, man, the players in this game are just fun. It's good. It's a really good time. Nutty Dread, okay. Play tips, because watching is hurting my eyes. When you're away from your team, don't boost or shoot because you show up on the map. Are you curious? I didn't know that. Did not. When you take more than 50% damage, start looking for a place to heal. Please. I did not realize that. You show up when you're boosting, even just like across the map? Or do you have to be seen or something? Huh. Wow. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. I'm completely out of whack. I'm just feel like I'm mashing the keyboard. With indiscriminate key presses. Nutty Dread. You just have to be very, very, honest. Alright, I'm going to try that. I will not be boosting across the map, especially when I'm away from my team. I'll try to just only boost when others are boosting. Actually, maybe what I should do is just try to... Wait, who's on my team? Opcron? Okay, I'll try to find Opcron and just follow him. What? Eep? What? Oh, there was... Hi! Great. That's why. Because the other team is coming down. Oh, so you show up when you fire, though. Okay. Guess that's... Did not really realize that. Okay, let's see if I can do some kind of damage here. Talking about scanners, the way they're now breaking the game is current form needs to be removed. How? Yeah, tell me about the scanners. I've heard some people mention this kind of thing too. I can't tell how screaming or shriekingly bad it is. Someone behind them? No. When I first played, I had no idea about the hologram guys. And I was sitting there shooting one going, okay, something's not right here. It doesn't seem to be hitting him. But when I was first playing, it wasn't obvious to me enough when I was actually hitting something. Like, so I couldn't tell for a while. It was pretty embarrassing. So scanners are pretty overpowered if they're used right. We banned them from scrims and tournaments. Oh, interesting. I believe oldness or more the fact my hands have been you've been damaged a lot. Mechanical carpenter. But you're able to play a good while with the Xbox One controller or something like that. Hellborn. Oh, scanners are a legit form of in-game wall hack, sort of, for the whole team. They're kind of hard to see, so they're hard to counter. Is that really kind of an issue? What if there's something that could counter them effectively without having to just see them floating there with their little round? Oh. I want to kill Mirror Apple. Just... Yes! I think... Did I get him? I couldn't see. Oh, maybe when you die, does all your stuff just basically despawn? So even if you had a rocket in flight, it won't actually finish the flight if you die. In regards to decoys, in the mighty words of Admiral Akbar, it's a trap. Yes, 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 indeed. I just had to jump in the air right there because that's somehow better than... Oh, so you can drop a scanner in some place that's really hard to even see it. Yeah, that would be kind of lame. Yeah, that's no good there at all. You can hear him, but you don't have time to look for it if it's well placed or if you're under attack. Yeah, that's true. Robot 120807. Rockets will go until they hit something. I've gotten kills post-death with that. Okay, cool. You could attach scanners to mechs. That would be kind of funny. Don't even mention that. It's like a condoned form of griefing or something. I suppose. I mean, that would probably work if it wasn't so fast-paced. Something like on MechWarrior would possibly work better, where it's more like ships and you have a little more time to sort of sit there and think about stuff. Stew in the fact you're about to get destroyed or something. The quintuple shield? Wait, there's like 4 layers of shields or something? Bubbles are the best. Yeah, it feels like in this match, people are using the bubble shield things more than I'm accustomed to seeing. It's kind of cool. Ah, lame. Someone from the Fight Club guys could stick the shields after patching it. Is it removed now? I'm not sure. I want to find out. 00 Jerry 20. Friend me on Steam or something if you want to, and let me know if you see it still. I'm kind of curious. Yeah, any kind of weird functionality that you suspect isn't intended, or I don't know, any sort of abuse possibilities or something, let me know. Yeah, that's just way too far away. I just wasted a bunch of... Yeah, the shields, like, it seems like he just placed one. It seemed like pretty good timing. Gosh. I used to have a grenadier with 4 shields. Oh, is that from you could place multiples of the same like item type? So I don't know, you could have like 3 machine gun turrets or something. You could spam the bubbles. That'd be kind of funny. Ah. No, this is not right. Not right. Not right at all. Stream's working perfectly for you today? Well, that's good. I did kind of fix up my settings, so it should be a lot better than before. So far, I'm just... Man, I'm really, really doing poorly. This is a joke. You guys are so much better. Failsafe had a ridiculously high protection, so you could just run up and fire rockets or something and get your feet or something like that. Hellborn, heavy gear assault, guys. Got a bit mad after they saw all you saved Hawken. They know Hawken is my first mech. It's your first mech, love. Now it's hard to find time for testing. What is it? Heavy gear assault? I are not the best. Oh my. The current music playing. That's the Twitch approved stream, the Monster Cat account. Apparently, you just go to the Twitch TV Monster Cat /Monster Cat, and it won't get your video turned or your audio turned off in the stream or the saved video. You can fire explosives point blank without taking normal damage. Yeah. Talking about the ridiculously high failsafe. DJ keeps playing. When I was playing, all we had was the bow. Did you have to walk in 3 feet of snow both ways? Back in my day. In-game, Choxa says, "Yay, I just earned my level 30 badge for the 4th time." RoboChick, we're friends now. In-game. Oh, no, bow. No, okay. Oh yeah, I've heard about there are various sort of significant data migrations over the years. There are some intense migration stuff we had to do when removing the back-end data storage systems. Whew. This script that migrated data to a new storage format was pretty intense. Hellborn, yes, increase the levels. Rasty, dirty post link removed by glorious spam protection. Password reset hype, says Shadow19. It's so funny that it's actually a big deal. I can't. Like we're getting like thousands of page views a day on the password reset page for the last like who knows how long, 7 months or something. People are trying to play Hawken, but they couldn't because the password reset was broken. Oh, where is RoboChick? RoboChick is that healer that wrecks everything. No Hawken porn. Oh. Okay, team. Okay, I'm not boosting to my team. I'm gonna just gonna run there. I feel like I'm walking. Well, I'm walking. Yes, it's so slow. What's going on? I'll just take some long-range pot shots. Maybe I'll do some damage that contributes to something. There. Run away. Run, run, run. I've been quoted. Yeah, this will be good. I'm not walking, I'm sneaking. That's exactly the way, yes, I was sneaking. Hey, I won't fall off any edges. Okay, where'd my team go? Okay, I'm boosting. I can't sneak anymore. I'm just not, don't have the nerve. It takes nerves of steel. I have nerves of lead right now. Alright, the help requested. It's like, by the time I can look down to try to see where the help requested little circle thing is, it's already despawned and gone away, and I can't tell if he needs help. And in some ways I don't see why they're telling me. I can't do anything. I can just go like shoot a missile that way, I guess. If I was a healer though, makes me think of the Team Fortress 2 healer stuff. Should just stay with a giant flag above whoever's asking for help, above their head. Yes, I contributed. Run away from Hellfires. I've not successfully put the time in to learn how to dodge the Hellfires. I'd imagine that would be rather satisfying. Oh, well, running into the middle too much. Run! Okay, run. Oh, on the wrong side of everything here. Okay, need to go heal. Need to go heal. Repair, repair, repair. Oh, fail. Shadow 19. I don't remember this low of a TTK. Am I just remembering wrong, or did they change it at some point? I hear somewhat conflicting opinions. To me, it feels fastish. But other people are saying it's just as fast as it was before, or it was even faster before. I'm not sure. It'll be an interesting conversation. I really want to talk that over, because I can't tell if it would make die, Captain Josh. Oh, I do die. A lot. Tons, in fact. You guys are just a bit out of my league. Okay, we got some good Twitch chats here coming through. I want to get to it. Oh yeah, by the way, during the stream, my intent is like ask questions, yell at me. If you have any questions or accusations, I'm all for it. I'll do my best to answer stuff. Okay, DJ keeps playing. I wanted to ask this, although I can't play now on PC. I've been playing PS4 stuff, but mostly the indie games, and I've noticed a large increase of well-known indie IPs going to Sony, like Warframe or Loadout, Hotline, and Transistor will be there. Is there any chance in the future Hawken may come to the console platform as well? I think it'd be rad. It's definitely not anything that we would exclude. We'll definitely explore it. I mean, Hawken feels like it could be a successful type of console title. We have to get up to speed on the code base. And sort of once we're up to speed and we can actively contribute or like release new updates and significant changes to the game engine and console and stuff, that's when the console talks might happen. I certainly don't want to commit to anything because there could be horrible reasons that it hadn't happened already, I suppose. It's always terrifying when you start some feature and then you realize, oh my gosh, we can't do that because of some odd architecture situation from years ago that's still haunting it. But no, I think it'd be great fun on console. Please no Hawken console. You not into that, Vindragon? What if they... I don't know, we could have... What about console players and PC players on the same servers? It'd be entertaining. Okay, fast was the best thing to happen to this game. The movement speed is perfect and the time to kill is much longer than most games out there. Oh, comparing to like Call of Duty, everybody generally does. I think I've blown up my missiles too soon still. Okay. I think I need to just go into some map someplace and practice my dumb depth perception. They experimented with the time to kill a lot. Something I noticed that after I played for probably, I don't know, somewhere in this 2 to 3 week range, I think, I figured out how to not die as quickly. I mean, like in this game though, no, when you're playing someone who's just really good, you just die quick. But when you're playing against people who are fairly consistent skill range with you, after a while you figure out what to do so you don't die very often. Then you start wishing you had the Mark III stuff. So you can deploy 3 turrets in your lifetime. Oh, crud. Messed that up. Oh, in beta, okay. Petricles! Hello, Captain. Just wanted to introduce myself. Good to meet you, man. Good to meet you. Friend me on Steam or in-game if you want, by the way. On Steam, it's /playhawken. I'm reading through the Twitch chats here. The keyboard and mouse flinging master race demolished the console players. Petricles, dude, the balance is great, mechanics are great, get that community and the competitive scene going. Ah, the competitive scene. I think it'd be just rad to see Hawken in tournaments and stuff. I personally think it would lend itself pretty naturally to it. You know, we gotta figure out how to... I suspect we'd have to make decent changes to how servers are set up in order to support, or to adequately or correctly support competitive play. So obviously we'll have to get up to speed to console work on it, or get up to speed on source code and everything. It's just not going to end well, I can tell that now. Yeah. Funny thing, this game is somewhat slower concerning the speed than it had been in the past. Its movement is less restricting now, though. Oh, really? Was it more restrictive? Like, were they trying to make it more like mechs or something? So you have sort of a limited turn rate and movement and stuff. You noticed that your MMR increases when you play matches alone than with parties. Really? I'm going to have to look and see how the MMR algorithm affect or changes when you're in a party versus alone. I wonder if it's different. I'll also have to dig up some of the original documentation in the internal wiki. There might be something about that. I know it's kind of tough sometimes with internal documentation to tell between design that's actually been implemented versus design that was hoped for versus design that's going to be implemented. So the current major guns, the current speed is a good balance. I don't want anime mecha speed, and it's not slow paced like MechWarrior Online. That's true. I think Hawken needs to stay definitely squarely between those two styles or genres. Community organized tournaments, yeah. Parties are broken. Is that for the matchmaking and stuff? Yeah, for regretting parties? A clan system was promised in 2012. Yes, I've heard of this. I've seen documentation, like right at the end, before everything shut down, there are some sprints and releases that have been planned to try to at least get like Hawken, or not Hawken, but clan tag type stuff you could put in, because the clan system was going to be made by Meteor Entertainment that actually did all the back end, like the Storm services, if you've heard of that. And Adhesive did purely the game server and the clients. They had to kind of wait for Meteor to get the clan system built. And apparently what came out didn't work well or something like that. I'm not sure the whole thing. All I know is that I think Meteor ripped it out and said, we're going to have to try this again. I think that's what it was. I'm not privy to all the documentation and talks and stuff. That seems to be what happened based on what I've seen with commit notes and documentation and a couple other things. Okay, let's see. I'm going to try to get a few more questions. The turn rate cap and mech agility adds a lot of depth to the movement. Outmaneuvering is still important, but the way you do it is much different than games like MechWarrior. Yeah, I've noticed, like, when I first played it, I found it, I couldn't tell if I was annoyed that I couldn't just flip the mouse around, but then I realized, oh, it's actually, I have to get the right mech for how fast I need it to move. Clan system. This rings the bell of a certain promise that Dev once made during a match in Hub. I'm trying to qualify everything I say. So I hope I'm not promising the world at the moment. Essentially, back in the days, there was no air compressor or air dodging, and dodging also consumed fuel. Oh. It was removed because it was too hard to master for the new players. Oh my goodness, I can imagine if dodging used fuel, I would have just been constantly just empty. I'm all constantly empty now, but I've been playing a few weeks. I always describe something as in between Asian mecha games and Western mech sims. I think that's a pretty good mix. I think there's actually, that's probably a really good description of some of the I don't know if it's the pedigree, but I think that was, I could have had him. Hey, I'm on Marapple's team, which means I won't die quite as often. There's Rono. I think he tends to kill me. Ah! Did I just get him? I got the kill shot. Yay! I feel so powerful. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. It's right behind me. When you're in a party, you're not really playing against people of similar MMR, especially when your friends are better. What's the best way to contact me? Probably Steam. I'm going to try to keep Steam up for the most part. Forums, I'll try to be in the forums too, but I kind of want to pick one contact method, and I think it's going to be Steam just because it's up all the time. I have the new devs to add to friends list. Yeah, do it. In game, obviously, you can see it in Steam. It's slash play Hawken. Hey, I've got 3. There's Horuk and Nutty Dread, the honest trainer, who can tell me that my play makes his eyes bleed. Evolve and JRPG have sort of eaten at my time. Evolve is so cool. That asymmetric combat is really cool. I know I've had a couple of people say, dude, we gotta have big things like that in Hawken. Giant mechanized creatures or giant things that try to eat your mech. It'd be kind of cool, I think. I don't know. It feels like that would be kind of a big change. Maybe it's like the Yetis. You can have giant Yetis or something. Who knows? Let's see here. Alright, there we go. Air dodging needs to be either removed or made standard on all mechs. The arbitrary level requirement to unlock it only puts new players at a severe disadvantage. There's that topic, yes, the progression system. Like, I don't want to just spout out what it feels like to me, because I don't want to be making some giant statements, but it just feels kind of arbitrary that new players can't unlock things unless they spend money on it. So effectively, you have to pay in order to. I don't know. It doesn't feel right. I don't think it's necessary. I want to look at it more because there's usually decent reasons that previous dev design decisions are put in. I feel like that this can be adjusted though. I don't know. I want to talk about it. It'll be a really good forum topic. That'll probably be the first one that I put in, or one of the first ones. There's about four good topics I want to put in. I want everybody to vote on it, so I can have some actual numbers, so I don't just have, well, this guy seems to think that, and the players say this, or the players say that in chat sometimes. I really have priorities. Oh, great. Fail, fail, fail. Undecided Major. It doesn't make sense that the mechs can support their own weight or fly. That's just no excuse for balance changes. I'll come by and help you learn at some point. Yes, Nutty Dread. I would appreciate that. Actually, the lore states that it's possible for the mechs. Yeah, I think there's like some super special alloy is the lore. So the mechs don't actually weigh as much as, I don't know, we would expect them to or something. I've been drawing and keeping up with your trades, Bread Effect. Reboot Dragon Q. C-Class is already hamstrung by their speed. Speed in Hawken is as good as extra hit point. That's true. Oh. Brad Effect says, you haven't been gaming much lately. When Hawken died, it felt like you just kind of stopped gaming altogether. Way back in the day, I was a Star Wars Galaxies player, and after like the big changes they did, the combat upgrade, and then like the new game enhancements, I lost my will to game for a little while. Opicron, he's almost dead. I gotta get him. Oh, now he's got all kinds of health left. Darn it. Where's my oh so lovely copy of Hawken Genesis, which I got from an oh so lovely person, so I can look up the name of that one medal. I need to get a copy of that still, Hawken Genesis, or those things. What did you guys think of the graphic novel stuff? Was it kind of fun? Uh-oh, someone's shooting stuff. Let's get out of here. I'm tired of dying very quickly. Star Wars Galaxies is love. What the hell is this game? Tons of fun says. Good man. This is called Hawken. Is that what you're talking about, or are you talking about the SWG reference? Come on, tow missiles. Just get in and kill. Oh, I can kill that turret. Oh, someone else got it. I thought I was going to be all like productive and helpful for my team. Opicron. I'm aiming for that guy, which means he's probably behind me and aiming at me better. Oh, no damage. Oh yes, I damaged him. 2 points of damage for me. I feel like I should get double damage point experience points or something when I hit Opacron. Robot Souls unlocked? What's that? Never gotten that before. It's kind of cool. Sorry, there's Twitch answers to my various questions coming in. I'm interested to hear them or see them. I mean, you know, one of these times I think I just need to jump in TeamSpeak. There's an unofficial TeamSpeak channel if you guys want to join it sometime. Look in the Reddit forums. There's a mention, and then it'll show up in the forums when they go up this week or next. All right. Anybody know what happened to the web series? I hear that didn't go well. The trailer like hinted at had some good fun. That could have been cool. I'm curious to hear the whole story behind how it worked and everything. The anti-gravity alloy. Vin Dragon, thank you, sir. Thank you. I still have 3 unopened boxes of hardcover Hawken Genesis comic books. Oh, really? Keep those things. They're collector's items worth billions someday. Don't open them, Horik. Marshmallow Man, whatever happened with the mech food joystick for this game? They still have the page up for the concept of it. Somebody linked to that a while back in some other stream, I think. They didn't make it, I don't think. But I didn't actually look to see if I could find it someplace. Anyways. The novels were well made. They were good, if not a bit shorter than I would have liked. The graphic novels were gorgeous. It didn't quite nail it, but it was awesome to have a way to expand on the Hawken universe, which there isn't enough of out there at the moment. I completely agree. I think that the universe that this game is set in I think it can capture imaginations, and I want to try to find ways to bring that out, to expose it to. I don't know whether that means somehow trying to compile and maintain official Hawken lore and stories, or Hawken canon or something. It would be very interesting. My only advice I can give is to listen to the feedback of the really good players. They know this game inside and out. Every tiny change that a dev makes is played and replayed over and over again and then mastered by these players. If anyone knows the game balance, it's them. That's right. That is right. That is very, very true. Something I kind of like about Hawken and the situation, especially the player base, is we have fans who are so dedicated. They've figured out how to pull the back-end services for all the stats and things that you see that show up in the game, like mech stats. Any change that I make whatsoever, whether it's in the tools or even just clicking on something because the tools are a little buggy on occasion, kicks out a new version number for different objects, like a mech class object, and they see it. They've got a revision history. There's a gist on GitHub out there that automatically updates if there's any change ever, so I can't hide anything. There's no way to like stealth put something out there because they're going to see it. Odin the Wise. Could it be possible to remove the technician? Also, we need a merchant clan system. Don't say Odin the Wise. It's a shame the web series never came out. It looked awesome. They would be fun. Yeah. I like that faint smell of paprika on my novel. Okay. Devs should listen to the people who calls every person that kills them a hacker. Definitely. So essentially, Ashfire will know everything. Yes, yes. Shadeness too. Actually, Shadeness I think is one who wrote it. 7:17. Let's see. I think I'll stick on for another, I don't know, probably just 10 or 15 minutes or something. All right. Anyways, can you make public some of the internal story bits? Do they have some kind of Bible for the lore that they were drawn from, or was it just more on the fly? I haven't found like any documentation that indicates this is official lore. Not yet, anyways. I honestly haven't looked for it just yet. But I am gonna look for that because I'd like to know how it was determined and who had kind of done that. Oh, did I get him? Yeah. I have a couple Steam messages. I'm refreshing my Steam Friends request page. Bread Effect! You've been friended. Oh, dude. I love the sound effects when you run into a wall. Like you're grinding the side of your mech on a thing. It's like a bear, I don't know, rubbing his back on a tree. Okay, so I think I just need to play against really good players all the time, so maybe I need to look for the 1-star matches or something. Because I feel like I get killed a lot faster, but it's forcing me to have to think a little bit more. Apparently, official Hawken streams tend to bring people out of their holes. Feels so special and like a facilitator. Rekindle old friendships. Darn it! I gotta time it because this guy's he's firing and dodging right like that. I need to anticipate that. When you're playing a good player, it's almost like you know they're going to come out and then dodge back some other way, so you just got to assume they're going to show up someplace else and just toss a nade there or something. The downfall of adhesive has been a major topic of discussion amongst the group I play with. Speculation is rampant. Every week after they went silent, there's a new theory on why. Oh man, that must have been agonizing, right? It's I know the adhesive guys were just torn up. They are under they had a rough couple of months there. There's Marapple. It's not going to go well here. No, I can do it. No, I can't do it. Would it be too much to ask how exactly it all went down? I don't have the specific details, but I have like the overall sort of high-level overview. Meteor went bankrupt, and I assume they took adhesive with it. Basically, yeah. Hey, Zombie Biscuit. Yeah, so basically it was just expenses were a lot higher than revenue, and it's just you can't pay stuff if you don't have money. It's rough. So it was a cash flow thing in the end. So it was, I think it was May-ish when I think was generally when they had to let most people go. That's basically it. And then it was really July. I think it was July when everything basically shut down. And I'm not sure if there's like gag order type stuff where they couldn't talk about it, but I kind of think so, because I think to some degree, like the principal creditor who had all their money just sort of sitting there was probably I don't know if they were afraid that anybody talking about it would diminish the potential or any possibility of them getting the game to be able to be revived, because they didn't want their money to disappear. I don't know, I guess I don't know that much. I'm gonna die here. So I know in trying to set up new servers and regain access to things, I read a few emails of how hard these guys were working right at the end. They had a couple of deals that they were working on where they could keep funding to keep the studio together, particularly adhesive, but they fell through or just didn't happen. And ultimately, that's what went down. what's remarkable is how well the servers stayed up, because there were months and months where literally there was nobody who could really do anything. I think Defter was able to fix a server or something on occasion when it died, but he said these things are solid. There's some sort of a testament to how well they programmed some of this stuff. You can't have just one game and nothing else to help keep running. I know Meteor was actually trying to diversify, and I don't know what all the projects were, but I've just seen references to basically that same statement. We got to diversify, have different cash flows or revenue sources, and I don't know. They knew that. I'm not sure exactly why everything went down. It could have been that they had a number of projects that just didn't work out at the same time, and it was just you can't do anything about it or something. But you know a couple people that were working on Hawken, Theatis M, or know of them, and yeah, they were trying like crazy from what I could tell and working so hard. They worked their butts off at the end. These guys threw huge amounts of energy into it. So they didn't just, there was no flippant dropping of Hawken. They took it very seriously, and there were a lot of deep discussions that had come across where they're trying to figure out what are our options, what could we do, what's any way that we could keep this thing going. Alright, let's see. Let me know if I answered the question enough or if I missed something. I can try again or add more details if you have specifics. Great to see you guys think about other regions. I am thinking a lot about other regions, because there are a lot of people in a lot of other regions. And I think it's just more fun when people are playing the game all over the world. Johnny with an H. Yeah, I was trying to play the US yesterday with Darius and Condom and a few others, but my ping was 200. It was like the TOW or GO was firing from behind me. Made me seriously respect the players that do well with high ping. Holy cow, yes. I don't see how people are able to do this. You people that are good, you're amazing. Ice Modai. Hey mates, great to see you stream. I'd like to see you make partners though, just so that you have the detail settings available. I'm currently at work and I can't handle load. I can imagine there are more folks out there with the same problem. The detail, like on the detail settings on the stream, Ice Mode, or you mean the bitrate or something? Or are you talking about the game specifically? Odin the Wise. Oh, you sent a friend request. Oh, goodness, I have 4 friend requests. There. Hey, there's Odin the Wise. And Mr. Bean! Eat Machines. That's a good name. Joker Crush. That's fun stuff. I'll check my Steam requests. Oh, nothing. Oh, well. Alright, I think I got about 5 more minutes, to be honest. Then I gotta go. I've got to prep for some big stuff today. This morning we gotta decide final decision on the forums, by the way. Maybe that's what we should talk for the last few minutes. Forums. Forums, because today what we decided today is obviously having some fairly long-term impacts. Ooh, kinda like this one. Oh, that's true. You know, I see what you mean. It's Twitch partner. Oh, interesting point. I'm going to talk to Twitch again. I know to do anything major as like a publisher advertising on Twitch is crazy expensive. Like, I don't know if I can tell people this, but like the big campaigns you see on Twitch, they're starting at like 150 grand they're spending. Twitch is like mainstream TV stuff now. It's kind of amazing. I think it's the coolest thing in the world though. Okay, no, yes, but forums. I want to know what you guys think about forum software. So, the forums before. Oh, actually, yeah, the store. How about that? So, I got word, what was it? Last week that the forum service provider had terminated the account. That's fine. not fine, but they terminated the account because it just wasn't being paid for, and it was way past due. They'd stuck in for a long time, but they had terminated the account sometime in like November or December, I think, and they didn't have any backups by then. Anyways, I think they'd had backups before, but anyway, so the forums are gone now. There are some full backups people have made, not backups, but like mirrored copies of everything by using like wget on every URL in the forum, kind of just scraping it all. I know Hashfire had done that. I think somebody else did too. So some of the content is still there, but realistically there's no way to mass import all of it. I think you can definitely, we're going to try to host it someplace so that you can browse through it and kind of copy out the stuff that's really important to you, make a new topic or something in the new forums. So I've explored all the various options, and really what we're going to do is we're going to host the forums on our own, in our own data center, which just makes sense. The question is which forum software we use. It seems like it's kind of boiling down to IPB versus vanilla forum. YouTube. Oh, hang with that mouse. YouTube. So the benefits as I see them between the two, I'm talking through this whole thing, hopefully it's useful. Vanilla forum seems fantastic. It's fairly new, like newer code base. The trouble as I see it though is that it requires a lot of dev time. It's extremely customizable and it's extremely flexible, but you're gonna be committed to a lot of dev time, and I would rather have as much dev time as possible put into the game and the gameplay and stuff. Whereas with IPB, it's more of sort of a complete package. It's intended to be something that you can use out of the box with just a theme. And in order to get that same level of functionality, you'd have to add a whole ton of like plugins and do some custom development. Granted, the nice thing is vanilla forums is open source. I think everybody really likes that, and I like that. It'd be nice to be able to contribute to that sort of thing. But I don't know. Realistically, I don't know. I don't want to commit to having to invest the amount of time there. Yeah. The other thing is we've already gone through the growing pains with IPB forums. Like we've already hit a point where the posts table is bigger than really anybody posts about on the support site and stuff. And we've already figured out how to set up like the Sphinx search engine to do searches, and we figured out how to tune the NODB storage engine. So we know what's coming down the pike when Hawken gets really big. I'm leaning towards IPB because of that. Pricing wise and investment, it'll be just more cost effective, and I think we'll be able to do a better product, definitely more reliably. But I'm going to talk it over with the guys in the office, especially the tech guy who's done a lot of this. Okay, sorry, so all that, I'm going to try to catch up with the Twitch messages. Let's see. Mighty Dread. Speaking of Twitch and forums, are there any plans to promote more player streams? Yeah, I think anyone said something about putting them on Facebook and Twitter or something. Yeah, we'd like to promote them. I think it'd be cool to have a page where it's almost like a multi-Twitch, so you can see a whole bunch of different Hawken-related Twitches. A 90-page thread about pointlessness, that's fantastic. Please add that. Please add that. Oh, you got copies of your Fight Club threads? Cool. The GIF thread, I've heard mention of this. Can you make sure there's at least a dev comments tracker on the forum so that it's easier to follow updates when plowing through posts? That's an interesting idea. Just take anybody who's a dev and make sure those posts are just sort of collected. IPB for the win. Envision, I've seen. Decent UI. So I should go for it, Captain. Thank you, NFCL. The dev tracker is a great addition. That's a good idea. Voice chat needs fixing too. I do a lot of looking out for my teammates, and it's very hard to type and fight when I notice incoming enemies. Like, that's true. We need to fix the Vivox we had to rip it out during the emergency gutting and moving and migrating of Hawken. The tech team that helped with it called it the, I think Ashfire said that they said something like it was the week of chaos. It was actually more like a weekend of chaos. It basically started on a Thursday and finished most of the way through the weekends. It was some fairly late nights. Let's see. Voice chat, yeah. I know we've actually been talking with Vivox, and I'm in contact with one of their guys over there too. I know they have a new SDK. Since we had to gut Vivox out, anyways, I don't know if it would. See, I'm not clear exactly where the problems with our Vivox integration were in the past. If it was in the game server side with people, or the client side with how it actually interacted with Vivox, or if the problem was in how the Storm services passed people over to the Vivox servers. I am not sure. So we got to figure it out in the code. TeamSpeak is awesome, but not if everyone is on. Like everybody on the same team. I know TeamSpeak wouldn't quite work because you'd have to manually kind of pick the right room for your team and map, and yeah. I mean, if you're grouping up and you got a party, yeah, TeamSpeak could be perfect, but for like pickup groups, it definitely can't work. Well, it could, I guess. But also, it'd be really good to have a fan fiction section on the forums, at least until something more official comes about. I'd like to hear more about the lore and etc. I completely agree, Nutty Dread. The lore, I think, needs to come out. It's just too cool of a universe. And I think the forums would be the best way to start. Alright, so guys, I think I'm going to have to jet. I'm going to cut it for now, but I'm going to try to stream pretty regularly. I absolutely love it that people are into this game, and if by me streaming at all it helps support this thing, then I'll stream every day. Yeah, the random matches in game about Vivox or an equivalent type service is true. A full 3D render of Ilal? Really? I would have talked with that guy. That'd be awesome. All right. I'm gonna cut now, but I'll keep you updated. A little bit later this morning, we'll announce which forums we're gonna go with. I'm gonna check out the Reddit thread, so jump over to the Reddit thing if you want to throw in some last feedback. I think there's a thread in the Steam forums if you want also, and I'm excited. And yes, the password reset works, so tell all your friends they can actually come back if they forgot their password. We fixed that yesterday. It's a little bit buggy. If you have a plus sign in your email address, it will be broken in odd ways until a little bit later today. We're working on that to fix it. And then after that, we're moving over to working on, obviously, get the forums stood up, and then get the tools fixed. Which, I mean, you're not going to see the tool stuff, but we can't do like customer support site stuff until we have tools for sure that can fix all the problems. Once the tools are generally fixed, we're going to go to the customer support site. Then we can see the barrage and avalanche of customer support tickets that I'm sure will come through and be overwhelmed. But we'll figure it out. Alright. Signing off. Have a good one, guys.